And we're back, loading in. After that oh so common power armor glitch. Always the way. Power armor glitch to the rescue. Alright, so I am over encumbered with Bob. Not that that's an issue. And suddenly I feel, you know, my gun's unloaded. Really hate that every time. Right, we are sorted.
Now, displaying current stock. Ready to initiate trading.
Unyielding wood, right leg, it's not worth anything really. Hang on. It's hard to navigate in third person. Legendary excuse. I've got 77. 80 now. I need some more really. I'll go back to camp building later. Let's go to... It's going to be good when we get the event overhaul, so we'll be able to travel to events FOC. Oh, that looks interesting, doesn't it? Yeah, let's have a look. Let's go check it out. And why not, eh? Okay, yeah, it took a little bit of time to load in. Let's have a look at your nice floating machines. Locked, 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 locked. Not locked, sorry, not locked. Attempted farm. Okay, he's kind of tried. Oh, this lighting's a bit bright in here. So look anyway. Okay, as we were saying, the power armor adds poison damage to all armed attacks. As the minigun is fast firing, the effects stack. If you have 2 shot and explosives, that's 3 shots, and you get the 30s. Get like 30 per second, so that's 30 ticks of poison stacking every second. Also, it has a passive effect with the poison it does is against anything that's in combat. It's powerful. It sounds very interesting. Trail Warden. Okay, level 1, 69%. I'm guessing he named it Trail Warden. Lowish level character, I guess. Should have used the little pistol display rather than... Welcome, friends, welcome. It keeps showing that one picture. I have taken more than just one picture, I assure you. But for some reason Bethesda like that. Do you think it's funny that a red toad impaled itself on a picket fence? I'll keep showing you. Do you think this is funny? Do you? Oh, do you? That's what it seems like. Do I find it funny? Yes, actually. It's quite amusing, isn't it? Especially the way it's sort of stretched out at the bottom there. It was quite dead at that point, I assure you. It would have been even better if it had been alive though. It spawned in on a picket fence. It was trying to get itself off. Oh, that minigun that you got, yeah. Yeah, I did. What was it? I can't remember what it was now. What were the effects? Well, I'm nearly at max already. I keep picking stuff up, I don't need to, I should just get on with the quest really, shouldn't I? Blood is explosive. 250 resistance reloading. Whatever, 2-shot explosive, 90% weight reduction as well. Oh. But then that other one you could give me. The one that's not so good. Nah, don't worry. I've got a bloodied one, but it's 2-star for Jack. So I could make use of a better bloodied one. I think. Sorry, I was just thinking. I bet that one that I just killed has got something decent on it, and I've just no. It's all right. Caps and currency. That's exactly what happened to me when that guy initiated PvP on me. It was that exact thing. Alright, what's this holotape saying?
Baker Pool! Wait! Please, just a moment of your time. Just what I need. I'm sorry. I don't have time right now, Miss Carter. Are we still looking for Governor Evans? Is it true that Holbrook is the acting governor? No. The line of secession clearly states that the speaker outranks the majority whip. I don't have time for... Is it true that a mob of zombies attacked the southwestern checkpoint? What foolish... No. It was people affected by the radiation. There's a parcel of them over in the medical center. Poor souls. Has there been any word from Washington yet, ma'am? Are we still at war? What about the mutations and the reports of the people seeing the Mothman? Okay, that's enough. The Herald used to be an upstanding paper, and y'all are fixing to turn it into a rag. This is a closed session. Marshall, see that our friend finds her way out. Mothman. Really?
You You heard her. Closed session. No reporters.
Oh, damn it. Fine, but there have been reports of people seeing the Mothman.
Uh-huh. Get out of here before I pull your press badge.
Okay, okay. I'm going. You don't have to shove. All right, it's recording. Thank you again for reaching out to me. I can't tell you how shocked I was to find out your letter was the real deal.
Of course, Miss Carter. Hope the trek wasn't too arduous.
It was an experience. Not a lot of my interviews start with a bag over my head. Just glad it didn't end up being a prank, I suppose.
I apologize for that. Maintaining a low profile is a requirement for us now.
And why is that, Senator? Why did you leave your position so suddenly?
Leaving was the only way I thought I'd be able to protect my family, Miss Carter. But I've since realized that I've left a lot of other people I care about in grave danger. I was hoping you could help me correct that.
What are you talking about, Senator?
There are sinister forces at work in the halls of government. I and my fellow members of the free states will no longer be shackled to the putrefying corpse of this nation. No, nor should anyone who values their lives. There is only one recourse left for the people of the United States. Strike out on your own. Take whatever you can carry. Get off the grid and get there fast. The end is coming, Miss Carter. And when it does, your government has no interest in keeping you safe.
Sinister forces? The end is coming? Senator, you're making some big claims here. Do you have evidence to back it up?
This is not some doomsday fever dream, if that's what you're asking, Miss Carter. I received my information from reliable sources. Yes.
And I'm supposed to take your word for it?
You're going to have to, Miss Carter. I'm trying to save lives, not put more at risk by exposing my sources.
Senator, I'm not trying to be rude here, but it sounds like you're trying to start a panic, and without evidence, I'm not willing to be a part of that. I also have it under the strictest confidence that you've been seen making multiple visits to a certain Charleston neurologist as of...
My health is not the issue here, Miss Carter. These are people's lives. The executive branch, captains of industry, the Department of Agriculture. I peeked into their world and they threatened my life, my daughter's life. We're just pawns to them. And the only way we survive is to step off the board. All I'm asking is that you share that message.
I meant no offense. You just have to know how this looks from my end.
I understand. It's just a sensitive topic.
Would you mind if I asked you one last question?
If it means you'll get the word out, go ahead.
You never resigned as senator. Is that something you're planning to do?
I am. Consider this interview my formal resignation. Spread the word, Miss Carter. All I ask is that my warning goes with it. And nothing else. Now, if you wouldn't mind, my daughter and I have a lot to do. We're on our own out here, after all.
I'm William Breyer, investigative reporter for the Charleston Herald. I'm currently standing just outside the security fencing of one of several Hornwright industrial sites that have cropped up around the area in recent months. I'm here tonight to try and get some answers about what has become known in certain circles as the Motherlode Project. Could this be the answer local mining families have been looking for? A series of new mining projects that could reinvigorate the local economy? Or as the environmental groups have suggested, could these be a fresh set of toxic disposal sites poisoning the ground beneath our feet. At the very least, according to local experts, the area's recent increase in seismic events can almost certainly be tied to these sites. And now I'm here to see for myself what's really going on. I've just made my way up to a small gap in the first line of fencing. The security here is intense. Barbed wire, armed guards. Feels like a war zone. I'm making my way over a small ridge and Mother of God! Ground shaking and... Private property. Shit, it's that reporter. Jesus. He's got a gun! Gun? Wait, this isn't a... Ah!
No, I didn't get the action here in answer to your question, so I didn't get it at all. Is it? That's a quick fix. This week, I'm sure it'll come around again at some point. Oh, I'm not doing free range, no way. I want to see what I come and do free range. Sorry. I can't hit them. Sheep squatch at the end, which will be interesting. For the other insects I might go for the anti-armor Tesla. Come on. No, I've got a bit of a headache, Paula. I'm probably going to finish up soon, so I don't think I'm in the mood for nuclear winter. Normally I'd love to, but I just feel a bit wonky today. I've done most of the day, so. Okay, thanks for that. Jesus Christ. That's bloody Yaogwai. Constant. Smack, 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 smack. No. That was not good. Oh, for fuck's sake, now they're all dead. Great mutant combat armor chest piece. That was a bit brutal. You are suffering from jelly fingers. We can't have that, really, can we? Let's find Sam Blackwell's. Sam Blackwell's bunker. I think I remember this now. I think it's coming back to me. In which case, things have just got very, very, very interesting. Yeah. Jeez. That's what I thought.
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
What now? To look for a way in. Unlock a secure bunker and discover the secrets within. Oh, hang on.
Commencing op summary. Agent Gray reporting. Blackwell won't be causing any more problems. The bypass holotape got me into the bunker as expected, though a longer range is recommended for future models. Essentially had to play the thing standing on top of the access panel to get it to work. Without the lures to distract those freaks, I might be dead instead of the senator. Once inside, I was briefly halted by Blackwell's laser grid, but resetting the power allowed me to grant myself clearance. Recovery of the access card to our facility was less successful. I found a keypad, but was unable to decipher the code. Recommend sending in a specialist to collect it. I'm proceeding to the next target, after which I'll... wait. What happened to the power? The lures! Oh, God.
So those low-level death claws finished him off. I'm searching for the bypass holotape. Alright. Give her a bloody holotape. It's tiny, probably. I've just noticed that agent's got no head, so not a good situation to be in. Bit of chewy toy for a death door. Hang on. Well, I can't find this holotape, but it's got to be here somewhere. Right, where are we? Or where is this holotape, should I say? Can't find it. Aha, hang on. Lever action rifle. No. Anything useful? Nothing useful enough to get me out of here. Oh, there we go.
User access updated. Welcome.
Excellent. Excellent. I was in one of the nests. I kind of remembered. I think I've only done it once and sort of rushed right through it quickly. But I just had to find the correct nest. These Free States guys had some cool stuff, didn't they? Some nice little toys. So there's nothing in this one. So I'm stuck underground with my father, not the final year of mid-school plan that I had in mind, but when he came to me, he was so adamant that we had to run, that someone was coming for us. I didn't have to show him any concrete proof, just that I had to trust him this time, which was has been getting harder as he gets worse, but I could tell in his eyes that he'd made his decision. He's not in his state to be out here on his own, so here I am, me and my father's senator on the lamb and a part of the books to last us through Judgment Day. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll come around to us heading back outside in a couple of days. Judgment Day. JFC. The plant growth outside has been getting out of control since I can't do this now. Okay, again from the top, as we're getting out of control. My interest is almost overrun. At this rate, we're going to have to start burning the roots in order to get out of the elevators. Animals aren't faring any better. I saw a mosquito the day the size of a dog. I don't think I've screamed like that since high school. But it's at least given me a new goal in life. I want to never, ever, ever see one of those things feed, ever. I've been trying to cut the different meds for Dad, to see what helps keep him lucid. Most effective things so far are, believe it or not, mentats. I always thought they were part of drug for beatniks and armchair philosophers, but they sharpened him right up, which we've been needing of late. He came back the other day, covered in mud, claiming he saw a giant bat. That's a new one. I worked out a recipe that seems to get pretty close to the store ones. More scary looking fungi in there than I like, but at this point it's better than the alternative. I saw a giant bat, holy mother of frogs. I saw a giant bat, and it saw me, and it followed me back here. Dad was right. We're going to need to be a lot more careful out there from now on. Interesting. Scorched plague. Oh, hello. Hacking perk. Alright. I should have put glow sight on. I just realised. I was doing that stuff earlier. And Bob did not have. Oh, I've got glow sight on. But I need to up that one. And the explosive perk. On food. Head to Berkeley Springs, west from the cave mouth. Run through, going outside, check this before leaving. I'm still over encumbered. By £20. Mainly. This is quite a cool little bunker, isn't it? Judy, my little girl's dead because of my choices. Don't let Judy's death be in vain. Okay, so something happened. Head fussy. Mentats, no mentats left. Carrot flour. The pantry is empty. Plenty. Mountains to west. Chunks of brain fungus grows in cave upstairs. Fire cat mushrooms. Check the pantry if you're out. Well, you've got a long walk back to the forest ahead of you. Still using Judy's chemistry bent equipment. Take as soon as it's called. Locked out again. Power probably resetting overnight, not your fault, man. Head upstairs to security room, log into security system terminal, select reset laser grid credentials, password slipping away. Take some in taps and grab the manual reset steps. Desk upstairs. Okay. Security system manual reset. Throw circuit breaker, laundry room. Open air flue. Above generator. Activate circuit conduits upstairs in vents. All credit goes duty and they're elusive. Dream running multiple hot plates at once. Okay, throw a circuit breaker, laundry room. Open air flue above generator. I'll do that first. Good. Open the air flue. Reset the bunker's circuit conduit.
Credentials recorded. Access granted.
Nice.
Degenerative neurological conditions. Room 121. 10:30 radiation therapy training. Lab 206. You. Family medicine rotation. All tech-free clinic. Keeps going like that. Your daughter Judy's a busy woman. Senator. But not hard to find. You've been sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, Samuel. And now you've gone too far. We're coming for you. And your family. This was your warning.
Back off, Sam. The decision's been made. The automated silos are being built in Appalachia. We're going to get the same early warning system as everyone else, but if you breathe a word about these timing discrepancies you keep implying exist between the military and civilian warning systems, I'll make sure you spend the rest of your days in jail. You're going to start a panic, Sam. We're not discussing this again. Ranset. Welcome, you Senator Congressional ID 778-232. Welcome, Mr. Blackwell, to the Senator of the United States of America. Your election, this body is the greatest honours an American can receive. Please memorise the ID above. It will grant you access to some of the many perks members of the Senate enjoy. Checking out items from the Liberty of Congress, accessing a congressional gym, discount meals at the Capitol cafeteria, and more. And please be sure to bring that ID as well. As a government, you should photo ID to your first orientation session at the Capitol this January. Specific date forthcoming. Here's wishing you a long and honourable tenure in your position as Senator of the Appalachian Territory. Record of divorce. Judge Falkland, Archibald Blackwell, Emily Blackwell, Samuel Blackwell. Let's try. Okay.
Error. 6-digit code required. Invalid code.
Try to mix them. Alright.
Invalid code.
Intel Committee only. Senator, you're pulling on the purse strings of this congressional bunker project was exactly break me. The Modus Machine Vault-Tec members of our own government. They're all a part of it. I've got a little chatter about the Department of Agriculture having an outsized role in what's going on. Security Eckhart is at the heart of this, I guarantee. I wouldn't be shocked for a moment if this went all the way to the top. Remember this number, 417604. It's an invoice number for an order placed by the Department of AG at Eckhart's request, bound for the bunker. Claim it's part of the facility's automation effort. That's a lie. Invoice 417604. Experimental equipment, high tech, lots of it. The automation thing's just to cover up some of this stuff. It's military grade equipment, some biological warfare, human experimentation. They're gearing up to go to war and more likely end one. I'm going to keep digging on my end to see where thread goes, but you might want to make yourself scarce, Sam. No telling how these people will react if they find out we know what they're up to. – 417604, let's try that then. Right, well, you're going too far ahead. 4, 1, 7, 6, 0, 4. Really?
Invalid code.
Let's try this thing. There we go. Judy says I should write that recalling things and write them down will help me my memory until she can find what she needs to brew up some more meds. So I'm writing when she's not taking care of her dad. She's been glued to the to the radio upstairs, listening to folks crying for someone to save them. Wonder why no one's come in. It's almost like no one's listened to that interview at all. Like I told her they wouldn't. She's a good soul, which is why I imagine this has been so hard for her, because there's no place for people like that in this world anymore. Getting these down in case we need to get the gang together. Mirage, Nappy, due north of Thunder Power Mountain, Emma, east of Thunder Power Mountain, Raleigh, southwest of Diachemical. I'm sorry, Judy. Judy went out to collect mushrooms, part of a grand old plan for a mushroom and dandy boy apple casserole, which my stomach has been quietly fearing the whole day. She didn't come back. I circled through our best foraging spots, only to find a deep in conversation with two men we didn't know, two men who could have recognised her. I waited for them to part ways. If they were agents sent to find us, they clearly weren't good ones. When I got back, I tried to keep calm, to remind her, or to stay hidden, remind her what's in the truth cost us. I got mad, that made her mad. Now she's upstairs and I need to get up the courage to say. That's what's so damn easy to write. I'm sorry, Judy, but with everything that's been taken from us, I'm not about to lose you too. I was out hunting today. I swear I saw some kind of bat the size of a cork vega flying over the ridge. It perched and looked right at me through brush trees and 500 yards. It ran right towards me like I'd whipped a stone at its head. Then it howling like a banshee, and started flying right at me. I haven't run that fast since high school, dodging tree branches and brushes. I could hear wings flapping just behind my head, and then darkness. Took me a good 15 seconds before I realised I'd fallen into a ditch. The bat screeched, and I could hear it clawing the ground above me for what sounded like an eternity before finally giving up and flying off. When I finally got back and told Judy, she looked me up and down, covered in sweat, dirt and bruises, and told me in that perfect Dr. Calm that there's a chance that what I saw, it might have been a side effect of being off my meds. She then turned and walked into the storeroom and handed me the biggest gun we had. Just take this too. Judy Blackwell, 15th of February 84, rest in peace. Buried her up on the crest. The disease, it moved too fast, so fast 1 minute she was fine, and the next, gone. I recognised it, this disease, at least I think I did. An old mirror, maybe. Was this what we were chasing? Had T warned me about this. I wanted to take her to the congressional bunker. They could have fixed her. I know it. They would have executed me for treason, but maybe they'd let her live. but the maps weren't in the spots I thought they were. By the time I'd found them and built the stretcher, I just watched her die. Chatter on the radio coming up from Harper's Ferry gets grimmer every day. Others out there are dying of the same thing. I can't do this on my own. About time I went for a walk. Judy loved going for walks. Don't forget this one, Sam. Been a while. Going well. Thank you. How are you? Slayer to play. Things are going well at Harper's. Everyone either doesn't know who I am or pretends they don't. Rally has been working in the armory, cleaning weapons away from the people. Good friend, that one. Came back to get a dose of Addictal for a junkie that wandered in from the mountains. Figured I'd relax for a bit. Sleep's been harder to come by recently. Having trouble remembering what Judy said I should take to help. She's a good soul, but there's no place for people like that in this world anymore. 2 days ago I was in the line for a bowl of soup at Harper's. One of the newcomers wouldn't take his eyes off me. Didn't think I'd notice him watching. Thought wrong that night. I saw him walking outside the barrier. I followed him. He was making some kind of recording. I couldn't risk it. Tried to make it look like an animal attack. Messy, imprecise. Threw some pieces in the river. Yesterday morning uproar. People terrified about the attack. Made it too believable, I guess. Last night I heard something fly over the town. Mechanical. Never saw anything. Still, most likely they're looking for him. For me. Since I couldn't hear the sound anymore, took my pack and ran back here. Today, hung some meat in the cave. Try and draw in some local predators to scare off anyone who might have followed me. Still have months of food here. Should be safe for now. Don't know what I was thinking leaving this place. Won't be making that mistake again. Super paranoid. Is there anything else to look for? Any paintings or anything? I mean, committee notes. 26 Sims translated to page 384. Since Clark, Mr. Chairman, I would like to remind the committee environmental concerns aside, and I do share those concerns. The uranium deposit question is in fact the largest in the country, not just the East Coast. Overturning the ban on extraction would help shorten and secure supply lines for resource for our great nation. Is relying on more and more with each passing day. Senator Blackwell and I, Chairman, would like to bring the committee's attention to the fact that my colleague Senator Clark has recently purchased a very large stake in the Atomic Mining Services Corporation, which constitutes a clear conflict of influence. Senator Clark, I will show you a conflict of interest. Sir, Committee Chair, will the gentlemen please return to their seats? O21584. 0215.
Code accepted.
Hang on. This is Hotel. Welcome to the White Spring.
esteemed congressman or senator. Welcome to the future of the United States government. Welcome to the White Spring. Designed with comfort and safety in mind, the White Spring Bunker, located directly below the lavish resort of the same name, will act as your very own oasis in the event of a hostile nuclear strike. All you need to do is present the enclosed access card upon your arrival, and our automated bunker management mainframe will do the rest, guiding you through the process of getting to know your new home, all while supporting the continuation of the necessary functions of government. So when the inevitable comes, won't you join us at the White Spring?
Must be somewhere to cook in here. Nope. Oh, the White Spring. I genuinely got there now. Going outside. Hood, bandana, rifle. Once upstairs, head down the tunnel to your left. Now front entrance. Always assume you're being watched. They advise everyone. Tunnel to the left. Interesting. We're near Harper's Ferry, so I'll go sell some bits anyway. Before we head over to the White Spring bunker. No, meant to go. I was meant to open the door. Frustrating, but games like, what are you doing? Right. No, open the door. Abandoned waste dump. Hang on. I just discovered it. Despite the fact that I was there a minute ago. Hmm. 50 over. Good hunter. Monthly. Is that a daily? Right, I'm getting distracted. And that's I have no idea. I'm gonna have to try and look at that and work it out, but maybe I just want to go sell stuff and get to the bunker. Oh, seriously? Bloody floating camp. Rubbish. Stupid. Ridiculous camp. So out here they might have better prices and better items, so let's have a look. Berry Mentats 35. Well, not so far. Assassin's Gatling gun. Right. 2 shot. 1000. No. No, 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 no. Let's see if we can get into sell to that robot, and then I can get over to White Spring Bunker, and I'll probably call it a day because I've got a really bad headache. And it's not good for me. I've contracted red wounds for walking through a place. Are you serious? Evidently you are, but... Let's have a look at what you've got. That was really nice that we just picked up. Deathclaw Gauntlet. Sell that. Still 30 over. So that junk that can't help. Mind you, I didn't get to see what that black powder was. Junkies black powder. More damage the lower your withdrawal effects. Plus 50% limb damage. 25% less VATS action point cost. Not that great. Really? There we go.
Too bad. If only you had a recon scope, you could assist me in a scientific endeavor. I am always looking for more.
Oh wow. Don't jump, stupid thing. Fuck's sake. I just... Oh, I really... It does my head in when you press buttons and it just does something completely different. And it's doing it a lot more lately. Or you press the buttons and you're not getting a response. Heal, 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 heal. For God's sake, just heal. What's it going to be like when they introduce even more stuff? You have to press it in a month before you want it to respond. Right, you can... investigating hatchet. Yeah, it was that last one that was just winding me up. Did it say life-saving trappers? Left arm. I definitely want to put a Deathclaw egg on display at my camp. I think that'd be cool. Let's go find this other dead mutant. Where was he? Great fun looking for some green, tall green grass. Do you know what? A drop floating in the air. You're the legendary midget warlord. I was looking for the one that had the minigun because, well, ammo's ammo at the end of the day. But we're not having a lot of luck. By the looks of it. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we go. I really need to add weight on. I've got some additional legendaries though. And power armor should still show which legendaries you have equipped underneath, just so it makes it easier. Now I have to risk getting out my power armor. And it freezing and getting me stuck, which I seriously don't want it to. Right, instigating hatchet. Get rid of it. Junky's black powder. Might hang on to that for my secondary character. One of my other characters uses pistols, so shredder. Nice. Ranged weapon, could try it, couldn't I suppose? Take a punt. Quadruple ammo capacity, that's critical. Shots 2 plus 50% damage, plus 1 perception. That's quite good because it's got better ammo capacity. Stash box is full. Yeah, not for much longer. Gonna craft some ammo, I think that's the best thing to do. Does Deathclaw Rex, do they go off eventually? No. Cool, genuine Deathclaw Rex. I wonder if I put them in my display, well, if you can put them in your display cap. I don't see why you can't, because they've got... Well, let's go and try it, shall we? Quickly back at the camp before we go to the bunker. Although I might leave going to the bunker for the next one. Because I think it's getting fairly late. Yeah, it is. But with his white spring power armor. So let's just go and see if we can display. Oh, you can't put Deathclaw eggs in there. I'm really disappointed you can't put Deathclaw eggs in your camps now. Oh well, I am going to go now because I'm getting pretty tired. So thank you for watching, and I I thought tonight was, it was particularly interesting getting into the bunker. Really enjoyed that. I'm sorry, catching the mic. So yeah, next time we're going to get into White Springs Bunker, which I already know, but I'm quite excited to go in there because I've not been there with Bob and I've not followed the story all the way through, and Bob's sort of followed it from start to finish and pretty much done it almost solo, which is exactly what I wanted to do. So thank you for watching, and bye bye.